Heavenly Flare comes in. They're about 100 metres away from start. Zarqua is just a fraction slow. Green for go, and they're off and racing, and Black Hill Shannon galloped that was going to get away quick, but has gone galloping and is out the back. Zarqua missed the start away as well. Alaskan Boy was one of the best to begin, but Heavenly Flare takes it up with Gleninus Boy on its outside. Alaskan Boy settles into the 1-1 early, and underneath it was Edie's Joy. Zarqua's down and pacing again underneath Nikora, and out the back now was Black Hill Shannon, who got down and pacing pretty quickly. We've got a new leader here now as Gleninus Boy takes up the running, and Gleninus Boy leads the way from Heavenly Flare. Racing third then was Edie's Joy, Alaskan Boy. Nikora's the first without cover now. It moves up on the outside. It's still racing about third or fourth. Getting into the 1-1 trail then was Zarqua, and behind it was Black Hill Shannon. They went through the first quarter in 29.3 as they come down to get the judge and the bell. They go past the same now, and Gleninus Boy leads the way. Nikora moves up on the outside to keep it honest. Racing third on the inside was Heavenly Flare. Getting into the 1-1 was Zarqua. It's been followed by Edie's Joy on the inside. Now Black Hill Shannon's gone roughly again, and Alaskan Boy's at the tail. They've gone through the next quarter in 35.1. So that could be wrong. We'll check that later. And the leader still is Gleninus Boy. On the outside, Nikora gets within a neck of the leader now, applying a little bit more pressure. Heavenly Flare's had a good run throughout. Looks as though the driver there's looking to get away from the pegs as Zarqua drops off. Following it through was Edie's Joy on the inside, Alaskan Boy, and Black Hill Shannon's going roughly again at the tail. They go past Neville start inside the 400 in 29.9, and still leading the way on the inside was Gleninus Boy, Nikora. The driver gets anxious now and starts to give it a couple of cuts with the whip to keep its mind on the job. Around the outside was Edie's Joy, got off the pegs and sprinted up very quickly on the outside, got past Heavenly Flare and Edie's Joy. It goes bang on the outside, it's gone straight past them. Heavenly Flare pulls to the outside, trying to fight back on the inside was Gleninus Boy, but Edie's Joy's out in front. Heavenly Flare diving at it right near the post and nailed it. Heavenly Flare gets up to beat Edie's Joy, who showed a very sharp sprint to get around. Gleninus Boy's hung on okay for third. Alaskan Boy, Nikora dropped out up the straight. They'll follow then by Zarqua, and at the tail was Black Hill Shannon. It wasn't on its best behaviour tonight and galloped a couple of times during running.